What's up everybody, my name's Chance and today we're going to be playing some SAHEELI'S Visitation or some Jeskai Visitation, however you want to say it. Yeah, so somebody, I think it was yesterday or a couple days ago, I can't really remember. There's so many comments now that I just lose track. But nonetheless, they were asking me if I would play some Divine Visitation decks, and they had said that they were trying to play, I believe it was Boros, with like Legion Warboss and things of that such. And I went back and I realized, you know, I have a whole lot of Divine Visitation. I have Selesnya, I have Orzhov, I have Abzan, right? I have a lot of Divine Visitation on the channel. However, I never really gave Jeskai a chance. I did do Boros, I believe. I think I did Goblin Visitation, but I never did Jeskai. And with the addition of SAHEELI, it turns out this could actually be really good and extremely fun as well. So things like Heroic Reinforcements works wonderful. Hero of Precinct One is really fun in the deck. Just a whole lot of fun stuff. So before we go ahead and hop into the deck tech or the deck breakdown, I would like to remind everybody this is jank, so don't go spending all your wild cards on it. You know, make a variation of it if you can. If not, just enjoy the video for what it is, and that is me playing some jank. Secondly, I'd like to go ahead and remind everybody, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It is free and it does help support the channel, and it also gives you a notification every time I come out with one of these wacky, janky deck ideas. Furthermore, if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below and a comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions for this deck, future decks, or past decks. Alrighty, without further ado, we're going to hop right in. We do have 2 copies of Dawn of Hope as an excellent creature/angel generator, as well as being able to draw some cards out with it. We have 3 copies of Hero of Precinct One, again, creature/angel generator. 2 copies of Charted Course for some card draw, 3 copies of Lava Cool for some removal, easy removal at that. 3 copies of Justice Strike, which is also going to proc our Hero of Precinct One, and it's also going to act at some instant speed removal. We have 4 copies of Goblin Gathering, which is just nice with Divine Visitation, right? On that last cast, I think you get what, like 5 angels for 3 mana. You can't beat that efficiency. So moving us down, we have 2 copies of Legion Warboss, which is actually a really awesome card with Divine Visitation. For those of you that don't know, every time it's going into your combat phase, so at the very beginning of your combat phase, you create a 1/1 red goblin creature token that is attacking, and it has to attack, absolutely has to attack. So the cool thing with Divine Visitation is whenever you go to create that goblin, obviously you're going to create an angel. However, the same rules apply. That angel has to attack, so it essentially gives you an angel every turn with haste already attacking, which is just, again, awesome, absolutely awesome. Moving it down, we have 2 copies of Deputy of Detention for some more removal, as well as another proc for Hero of Precinct One. We have 2 copies of Dovin, Grand Arbiter. Again, this is going to be a proc for Hero of Precinct One, and it's a token generator, and if we can get the ulti off, if you will, or the -7 ability, whatever you want to call it, then we can look at the top 10 cards in our library, pick 3 of them, put them into our hand, which is, you know, like the world's most powerful scry, something like that. And of course, getting the +1 on them, it isn't actually that difficult because we're playing a whole lot of units, right? We have a whole lot of either flyers or little 1/1 human creature tokens. So moving us down, we have 2 copies of SAHEELI. Now, I'm going to say this. I only have 2 copies. It is only an uncommon card, so if I wasn't being super uptight with my wild cards right now, I would definitely pick up more copies of SAHEELI. However, not the case. So yeah, 2 copies. If you have more, by all means, run it. That's, you know, her name's in the title for the deck. She is kind of the main focus or workaround for the deck. So whenever we cast a non-creature spell, we're going to create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token, or in our case, we're going to create an angel. So pretty awesome combo there, as well as all the other mini ones. We do have 2 copies of Deafening Clarion, which yes, it's going to kill a lot of your units, you know, a lot of your smaller ones. Ideally, however, you'll use this either when you don't have a lot of units down, right? Your opponent's just smashing you and you haven't gotten the right card draw, kinda. You need the board wipe. Boom, Deafening Clarion. Or, say you're super low on life and you already have some angels, but you know there's no way you're going to make it through the next turn, you can give your creatures lifelink. Or, if you have full board and you have Divine Visitation down, you get to clear the board and you'll make at least one angel if you have Hero down. So, you know, multiple effects there. We have 2 copies of Murmuring Mystic, which I found just to be a fun card in the deck, right? Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery speed spell, not sorcery speed, I'm sorry. Instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 blue bird illusion creature token with flying, or again in our case, create an angel. We do have 2 copies of Heroic Reinforcements, and again, the angels that it creates off this will get the +1/+1 bonus, and they will get the haste. So instead of making 2 4/4s that won't attack, you'll make 2 5/5s with haste. Or on the flip side of that, instead of making 2 1/1s that are then 2 2/2s that aren't flying and don't have vigilance, again, you're going to make the 2 5/5s. So, then we have 1 copy of Solar Blaze, which is, you know, I don't really know how I feel about the card yet. I have it in the deck. I think I've used it twice, maybe. We only have it as a 1-of because, again, I'm testing it. This and Commence the Endgame. They're more like those field questions on tests, right? You don't know how they're going to work out. They could fail completely, or they could work out wonderfully, but I haven't really drawn into them enough to really know. So Solar Blaze, it's meant to be a board wipe. I don't know if it's going to be too ineffective simply because, you know, this will actually cause all your angels to kill themselves, which is obviously a negative, but on the flip side, if you're really getting stomped, Solar Blaze could really help you out. So, and then Commence the Endgame is just fun. The spell can't be countered, draw 2 cards, and amass X, where X is the number of cards in your hand. So, yeah, that's going to do it for the deck tech or the deck breakdown, and now we're going to hop right into some matches. Alrighty, here we are in a game 1 up against Lucius? I don't know if it's Lucius or Lucius. That's rough, but we will keep it. We do have some removal. We have a SAHEELI'S, so I don't know why, but I've been drawing low land games like often here recently. So I don't want to say that they fixed it and be wrong, but they very well may have fixed the issue. A Johnny's Pride Mate, so that's the kind of deck we're going for, huh? Alright, well, we're in no rush, so we'll just Lava Cool the Pride Mate out. You'll notice that games with this deck tend to go on for a bit, so that's okay. Just strap in and get ready for the long haul. Mentor of the Meat. Okay, so we're up against some mono white madness here. Now we can't just go ahead and play SAHEELI. As much as I would love to, she'll die, right? I mean, obviously I don't think she would die next turn, but she would take such a beating that there'd be no point behind it. And Deputy, I mean, we can take the Mentor. That's never a bad play. Because a Mentor can really stack some card drop because it only costs 1, right? So you play one mana creature, pay 1, play another 1 mana creature, pay 1. You've drawn 2 cards and gotten 2 creatures down for 4 mana, which is just absolutely insane. Hey, there's our Divine Visitation. That is excellent. What's not excellent is that Kinjali Sunwing, right? Because that thing is flying, so it means if we play our SAHEELI, she's pretty much dead, you know, in 3 turns. I think we just go Goblin Gathering here. It'll at least make it to where whenever we use our Divine Visitation on, or whenever we have our Divine Visitation down, I'm sorry, and use our next Goblin Gathering, we'll create 3 angels instead of just 2. So, and we also have Heroic Reinforcements, which again is marvelous. Not that we'll get the full effect of it so long as they have Kinjali Sunwing down, but if we can somehow remove the Sunwing, that would be excellent. Alrighty. On to our turn. Land wouldn't be bad. Lava Cool is actually not bad either because we can just get rid of the Sunwing, right? We don't have anything else to play outside of that. but that's okay. Getting rid of that big flying birdie is a-okay with me. And I'm glad that we drew into another Lava Cool, because a Justice Strike wouldn't have done it there. So it's kind of why I go back and forth on Justice Strike. You know, things like Law Rune Enforcer, Kajali Sunwing. There's just some really key cards that have lesser health. Wild Growth Walkers, Deputy of Detentions, right? There's a lot of cards. However, Justice Strike does work really well against creatures with Death Touch, or really, really big creatures. So, like Galtas, because it's just like easy removal. Of course, I guess Conclave could be fine as well. Either way, if they swing in with the Leonin, sure, I think we could actually afford to double block here, but what are we playing into next turn, right? That's what we got to think about. If we just go... Actually, let's go Saheeli next turn. Let's take the 2 here. Oh, never mind. We're going Divine. It's happening. It is happening. Alright, so if we can draw into another land, I think we're fantastic, right? Because then we go Saheeli into a Goblin Gathering and we make, what, 3 + 1, 4 angels off the rip. And then next turn we go into Heroic, which creates 2 more and gives everything a +1 boost and gives them all haste. So we're looking pretty good. Like this is the combo we want, right? This is it. I gotta stop playing with stuff on my desk. Should probably set it down too so it doesn't fall and make obnoxious amounts of background noise. So they're trying to figure a way out here. They can Conclave Tribunal my Divine Visitation, which would feel so bad. But hopefully not, right? Venerated Loxodon. Oh, that's the kind of thing we want to see. That's it. Oh, and we drew into another land. So yeah, 100% I'm going to pay the 2 life. Play Saheeli. We still have enough for Goblin Gathering. Fantastic. Alright, so there's 1, there's 3. No attacks. Next turn we go Heroic and just win, right? Because that'll be 6 angels with 5/5, which is 30 points of damage. I don't see any way they could heal up 7 points of damage this turn. And they're nowhere near Cleansing Nova, so it looks like we have this game 1 in the bag up against Lucius. Our deck playing pretty much exactly how we wanted it to, right? Got the Divine Visitation, got Saheeli, got the Angels, and Heroic Reinforcements is going to come in for the smashing win. Oh, you know what? We're not going to have 6. We're going to have 7 because I forgot about Heroic. So what we're going to do here, well, 1 there for sure. And that's still 5 damage. We want to kill the Law Rune. Sure. Even if they have a trick up their sleeve, what is it, Pride of Conquerors? Make a stand. Okay, so Saheeli will survive. We won't get to finish him off. Ooh, we could use Commence the Endgame. I like Heroic Reinforcements better, right? So, that's still lethal. We could actually attack in with the Deputy of Detention as well. But it doesn't really matter, because we pulled off the combo there. So, yeah, game 1. I mean, what else do you want from a game 1, right? Showcase the deck and its meaning entirely. But nonetheless, we'll go ahead and hop into a game 2 here. Alrighty, here we are up against Mr. Joshua. Mr. Joshua. You really don't ever want 2 copies of Divine Visitation. I'm gonna keep it because I'm fucking crazy, but you really don't ever want that. I'm also gonna get a drink real quick here. So our opponent's taking their time. Alrighty. Hallowed Fountain. You are going to enter tap. However, this does mean we can use Chart a Course and just discard a Divine Visitation come next turn, so it's not the world's worst, actually. On second assessment of this hand. Breeding Pool. Well, let's go ahead and get down a mountain. And then, yes, we will Chart a Course. Okay. Well, that's looking like a much better hand, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the perfect curve. We have 4 mana. We still need 1 more white mana for the Divine. Hey, Thank you. Actually, thank you. So I'm gonna play it a bit slow here. I'm gonna play the hero first. Next turn we'll use Deputy on the Wild Growth Walker. This way, if they have another Wild Growth Walker in hand, it gives them a turn to play it out, right? We definitely want them to get as many Wild Growth Walkers down as possible. Jade Light, it's okay. They're gonna gain some life. Vivian, ooh, fuck. Decisions. Although we are up to 5 mana now. We have Heroic, so maybe we don't play Heroic on turn 4. Maybe we wait till turn 6 to play the Heroic. I know that Wild Growth Walker is getting very big very quickly. Probably going to swing in this turn. Yeah. We may have to go ahead and deputize that Wild Growth. Oh, feels so... feels so late. Well, it is what it is, right? Lava Cool, you can't always be there on time. So let's go ahead and throw down the Deputy. It'll give us a chum blocker as well, so that's fine. And we'll take the Wild Growth. Whoa! I didn't even realize they discarded the Vivian. Holy hell. Alright, I mean, that's fantastic for us. Just means we don't have to kill her, right? So yeah, we're going to be up to 5 mana next turn. We have Divine. Turn after that, we hit them with the Heroic, and I think we're sitting pretty good, right? Jade Light Ranger is going to swing in. Again, we're just going to chum block. Not a big deal. So yeah, we definitely want to go ahead and play that land. And no attacks. We could have swung in with a Deputy there, but I don't want any mischief, and for them to somehow take out Deputy. Wow, my throat is like really hoarse this morning. Could have to do with the fact that I talked a lot yesterday, so that'll happen. Hey, Vivian! Oh no, my Divine Visitation! You bitch. I really hate people. Let me have fun, right? Because now I'm just gonna Lava Cool your Jade Light and kill your fucking Vivian. Was it worth it? Was it? Both your Vivians gone? I'm assuming you don't... Well, they may play 3 or 4, but... That's a bit risky. Okay, so we can actually play both of these this turn. Do I want to? Not really, actually. Let's just get rid of the Jade Light. Kill the Vivian, and you know, we'll leave the Deputy back.
I'll be back, just like before.
Alrighty. Well, what a cunt, right? Sacrificing their Vivian to make sure I don't have fun. What a cunt. Let's see what else they got in store for us. Mr. Joshua, that is your real name. Ooh, a Nisa. That's scary. Come on, Nisa, shake my world, baby. Do something. Come on. What are you doing? You got 2 abilities. Smartest if you use your breeding pool. Nope. If they were planning on casting something, it would have been smartest to use their breeding pool. Do they attack in with the force? They do. Okay. No blocks. No blockaroonies. Alright, well... Can we kill their Nisa on this next turn? We're gonna have, what, 5 units swinging at it? Maybe. Just maybe. We can play Dawn of Hope and Heroic. Playing Dawn doesn't really do anything, so let's just go ahead and play the Heroic. Let's get our creatures going. Okay, so no matter what, we have the Nisa dead here, right? Even if they block 2 of them. They could double block into my Deputy. That would be a pain. You know what? Whatever. Let's just take out their Nisa. If they want to double block into my Deputy, fine. I guess we'll manage. They'll get their Wild Growth Walker back. We'll have to find some way around that. But you know, we gotta deal with the Nisa at hand. So they just kill one of my little tutus. That's perfectly fine, actually. We'll throw down a Dawn of Hope. Yeah, again, Sacred Foundry, I'm fine with you just staying in hand, being like a bluffer. Okay, so it's not going terrible. We know that 3 of their planeswalkers are in the graveyard, and seeing as how they don't have any black mana, or at least none that we can tell, unless they have like a recollect or a plane-wide celebration, something like that, then we should be fine. Hopefully we'll be able to find another Divine Visitation, although we have already tossed 2 of them. So, you know, maybe tossing that one early wasn't really worth it. We only have 1 more in our deck out of 45 cards. Knowing our luck, could be on the bottom. So, it might be a rough one this game, but we'll figure it out. We will figure this out. Hopefully they just don't draw into another land, right? That would be a backbreaker for us at this point. Contentious Plan makes their forest a little bit bigger, draws them a card. Sure. Lava Cool, that's nice. That's fun. Alright, so we can go ahead and take out somebody's trying to call me. We can go ahead and take out their forest. And exile it, actually, so no getting that one back. We can still create a unit with Dawn of Hope. We could swing in with our 1/1s, honestly. Because what are they going to do? Block with their Branchwalker or their Paradise Druid? Fine by us. Alright, so now's where we exact our revenge, slowly but surely. And we'll wait for their turn to create a Dawn of Hope token, just in case they go to, like, hell, I don't know, Rivers Rebucus or something? Nissa who shakes. Nissa who shakes uncontrollably. You know what's weird is I don't see any world behind her, unless is that V2 Ghazi on her background? Is that what she did? Did she awaken V2 Ghazi? I'm excited for that new show coming to Netflix, the new Magic show coming to Netflix. Directed or produced by the Russo brothers. That sounds good. Okay, pass to attackers. Let's see what they try and do here. Decisions, right? Alright. We'll go and create the little 1/1 creature token. And again, we're looking for our other copy of Divine Visitation. It's got to be in there somewhere. I know it. Well, that's a brick. That is a whole brick. What we can do, however, and their Nissa is going to get really big really quickly, so, you know, maybe there's an argument to be made for just building up Dawn of Hope tokens. However, this is going to allow us to draw a card, and that's kind of what we're going for here. And they just sacrificed a unit, so it feels kind of good. Another land? No! Not like this! Alrighty. So, alright, we got our flooding out of the way, right? What is that, 3 lands in a row? No more. Or two lands. Okay, it was just 2 lands, because I've been holding on to the Sacred Foundry for forever. Let's see. Resolve. Alright, so they have 4 units. Yeah, we still can't get through to Nissa. Yeah, maybe saving the Dawn of Hope tokens. But if I hadn't attacked, they still would have had another unit on top of that, so I don't know. I don't know. Nissa's getting big though, and that's scary. So things that would be awesome. Solar Blaze actually wouldn't be that bad right now. Sure, we'd lose our hero, but you know, we don't really have anything to proc her with anyways. They would, however, lose their lands. We'd keep our deputy. Ooh, actually, you know what? Even a Deafening Clarion wouldn't be too bad. Although they get their Wild Growth Walker back. Yeah, so I think a Solar Blaze would be the preferred form of removal currently. Yeah, please give me a Solar Blaze. That would actually be kind of nice. Takes out their Hydroid Krasis as well, which is just a big boy in general. Alright, pass to attackers. They don't do anything. We'll go ahead and create the 1/1. We got 42 cards left. Bum 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 bum. Well, it's not terrible. It does give us more units to go wider on the Nisa with. And we can go and throw that down as well. I don't like this timer we're on, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. We're not exactly on a 2-turn timer because we are going to swing in with our lifelink creatures on the next turn. We're going to swing all of our little 1/1s at the Nisa. That's the plan, at least for right now. Because we can't allow Nisa's lands to get indestructible. That's a GG right there. So yeah, we'll go up to 14 health. We're going to take 6 here, so we'll be at 8. Although if they swing in here with their 2 3/3s, that could spell trouble. Okay, so Nisa is now at 8. They have a whole lot of defenders, which we don't really like to see, but Evolution Sage. Sure. Okay, so a Deafening Clarion still works fine. Solar Blaze still works fine. I'm okay if you want to give that to me, game, just so we're all clear. Oh no, all of their things are about to get buffed up a little bit, yeah? Yeah. That's unfortunate. That's okay though. We all know Nisa is strong, Hydroid Krasis is strong. Well, hell, most everything in their deck Contentious Plan is probably the weakest card I've seen them play this game. Alright, so just don't all attack. Por favor. Just the Hydroid, that's fine. Although it does mean that we're back on a 2-turn timer. Alrighty. Chart a course. Chart a course, huh? They have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defenders. I have 1, 2, 3, 6 attackers. Well, that doesn't work. Alright, tell you what. Let's bluff them with it, right? Let's take all these little 1/1s and send them at the Nisa. So again, if you want to select multiple units whenever you go to attack, you just click on them, right? Just because it gives you the arrow does not mean that you have to point the arrow and then come back and click and point and click and point. You can click and click and click and gather up all the ones you want and then send them where you want to. The only case I've found where this doesn't work, and it's actually a huge bug, is whenever you have a Legion Warboss down, right? For some reason, the unit that has to attack like messes with the whole thing, so you do have to individually select it if you're using a Legion Warboss. So we just need one to get through, right? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna sacrifice a Paradise Druid. Yeah. Don't do it. Just let the 1 damage ride. If not, we're oh that hurts. All right. Well, next to damage. We are gonna pay 2, just 2 though. Dovin works. Dovin actually works. Do we want to pay 2 more? Here's the thing. If we don't, we can't come back later. But if we play Chart a Course, we can't play Dovin after that. So no, we don't want to play the 2. We want to play Chart a Course, Murmuring Mystic. Yeah, I mean it's okay. So I think all of these plays are fairly self-explanatory. Sure, let's go ahead and get down to Guildgate. Do we lose? Do we still lose here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, them just swinging in is enough to make me want to lose, right? But I'm having fun with this game for sure. Like even if they are using a bunch of top tier cards, you know, you can't really be mad at them because at least this is a fun deck, right? This is an Esper that we're playing against. This is something interesting. So, and we are seriously flooded. We have a whole bunch of lands, and all I wanted was my other copy of Divine Visitation. See, this is why you don't start with 2 in hand. I tried to warn y'all, but you wouldn't listen. Okay, so we're still out of reach of the Hydra Crisis, though we're not out of reach if he just swings all in, right? So, come on. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Oh, shit. Okay. They actually are. That's GG. Alright, so game 2, we are going to get a bit stomped. But if we could have had that Divine Visitation, I feel like we had that game in the bag. Hell, if we hadn't discarded the first one, we could have probably had that game in the bag, right? Nonetheless, that's going to do it for today's video, as that second game was really a long one, and y'all know I like to keep my videos between 20 and 30 minutes, and I feel like one more game could, you know, push it to one of those hour-long videos, which I'm not a huge fan of. So, nonetheless, thanks everybody for watching, and as always, I'll either see y'all later tonight or tomorrow. I do plan on streaming either tonight or tomorrow, so we'll have to see how that goes. Nonetheless, peace!